What's up guys, it's Supercar Blondie. Thanks for joining me on the channel. I have access to the coolest car today. They're only going to make 80 of these cars in the world. Now check this out, this is really cool. A lot of these parts here are 3D printed. So this specifically 3D printed. There are so many parts here that are actually saving on weight. And this car right here is performance based. First of all, let's have a look at what it looks like with all of this closed. Okay, look at this door. Look at this door. This is so ridiculous. I love it so much. Look how long it is. Just one big door. Kind of reminds me of like the Czinger. They came out with this 4-seater hypercar and there was just one massive door to get into both the front and the rear seat. I just think it's so cool, you guys. Like, come on, and it's so lightweight. It's so cool. Soft door closed. Now this is a pre-production car, so we've got to be very careful with this. This is only one in the world, but I just wanted to show you like the front here, the front design. Look how massive this front lip is. That's crazy. And these headlights, this kind of front design actually kind of resembles an LMP race car. Kind of does, right? You've got the Czinger logo here. It's called Czinger because of the founder's last name. So his name is Kevin Czinger. Look at this baby. This is crazy. So this car has 1,250 horsepower, but get this, the weight of this car is 1,250 kilos, so it's a 1-to-1. So basically that means for every kilo of car you have 1 horsepower, which is kind of crazy, you guys. Like when you go 200 miles an hour, this actually has about 2,500 kilos of downforce just sitting here on the wings, which means in theory you can actually drive the car upside down without it falling, which is mad. Don't worry. It can support, just this, can support the weight of the entire car. So, let's just have a look at the back before we leave. So you've got the exhaust here. Now, talking of engines, we are looking at a twin turbo V8. Now, I'm loving the inside. Look how it's a streamlined, very narrow cockpit, right? So you can only have room for one driver here and a passenger behind you. If you don't have a passenger, you have room for your one bit of luggage. Here it is. You can get this customized with the car. That's pretty cool because there's no storage anywhere. Isn't that mad? And just look how wide this is. I was like, yeah, this is a cool car, but like, how do you get in? So there's a whole thing, right? This is how you do it. But on the 21C, oh, by the way, 21C stands for 21st century. That's the name of the car. Swivel. Don't touch anything. And voila! It's actually not that hard, but when I saw how wide this was, I was like, yeah, I'm not sure if I can get in here. These are so cool from inside. Oh my goodness, you get all of this, like, look, it's all open up here, so you don't feel claustrophobic. Even though it's a narrow cockpit, everything is open. Taking a look at the steering wheel, this is a pre-production car. Some things are going to change, like the steering wheel. It's going to be slightly different. Also, all of this is pre-production, so this whole screen is going to change as well. So this is a real track-focused car. However, it is road legal, so you can drive this car on the road, but this particular version is very track-focused, so they want to keep it very like a manual look. You know, all of these that you can actually manually turn. Now this is how you open the car door, like this. Just boom, and then you lift. So the body of this car is all carbon fiber except for the parts that are 3D printed. So there's a bit of carbon fiber, titanium and aluminium. Should we turn her on? Let's do it. Here we go, so foot on the brake, and then we just tap the stop button, which is here. Now, as in pre-production, guys. Oh, here we go. That's basically up. I've heard. So I'm just gonna tap here, put it in first. Woo! All right, close the doors. Ready to go. It's so loud. It's so loud. It's so crazy. Holy moly, you guys. Alright, switch it up. Here we go. It's so loud. Honestly, it doesn't sound like any other engine. I'll open the door. Here we go. Here we go. This has actually gone to the track, and I can't wait to actually take it for like a proper drive. Lucas, come on over. So this is Lucas, guys. He's the co-founder of Czinger, and your last name is actually Czinger.
It is.
Right? This car can run on lots of different fuel, right? So you can run it on just normal petrol, right? If you wanted
gas,
to, right?
Yep.
Or race fuel, right?
Or race fuel.
Or zero emissions carbon recycled methanol. I was like, cool, sounds great. What is it?
So let's open the deck lid.
Okay, yeah.
And if you take a look on our actual fuel tank here, it says recommended M100 carbon neutral fuel. So
look at that.
We are
Carbon
going
neutral.
through full emission certification with also a flex fuel. And
Yeah.
that is carbon neutral fuel.
That's crazy. So I was like, okay, so how do you get the zero emissions fuel? You take CO2 from the air, right? You grab that, you do some cool
capture it,
stuff with it.
Use renewable energy.
Right, renewable energy
Yeah.
to convert that into some kind of fuel.
And that fuel, it does emit CO2 when you burn it.
Right.
But you've absorbed more CO2 in the process of making it. That we think it's going to be adopted in the mainstream where you're a normal gas station.
And can you get the same performance out of that then
Yes.
as race fuel?
Yes.
And exactly same performance?
Yes, we'll still hit 950 horsepower out of that same V8.
That's mad. Thanks, Lucas. Thanks so much for showing us around. Guys, what do you reckon? Pop your comments in the comment section below, and we'll see you on the next vid. Love you, we're out.